Good morning. So yesterday I went to have a cleanse Q&A in Zoom, and I didn't close various programs and came to my computer and it was a blank screen and set up the Zoom. And I'm really sorry if you tried to join, but it was a bit of a fail on my part. So here I am today going to talk through the 10-day cleanse and what's in it and what it is. I will send you a schedule with this as well. So you get to see my version of the schedule, which is slightly easier to follow than the one that comes with the cleanse, which I'll show you in a minute because it's at the bottom of this box. So what is the 10-day cleanse? It's 10 days of superfoods. Those superfoods are organic. They are also, well, by nature, organic should be, and I like to say this, non-genetically modified. So they're organic, they're non-genetically modified. The superfood cleanse itself is vegan cleanse. So we can get superfoods that are non-vegan, but this is plant-based, vegan, and there are no added anything. And this is why I persist with this cleanse, because I get phenomenal results myself. I get phenomenal results from people. I get incredible things that people say about this cleanse. And I've been working with it for 10 years. So what's it got in it? We start our day with two products, and we have these two products, cracked cell chlorella and master amino acid pattern. Now, if you're in the States and you're listening to this product is called Super Aminos 23 in the States and Canada. Over here in Europe and the UK, it's called MAP, master amino acid pattern. And we have some of each of these products first thing in the morning at 8 a.m. We have them again at 12, and we have them again at 4. Every day on the cleanse for 10 days, and you get enough of these products to do that. And we have them with what we call some flex foods. Now, flex foods are real foods rather than superfoods. And I encourage you to get organic food that you eat alongside these 3 times a day. And you're just going to eat a very small amount of a flex food like avocado, celery, cucumbers, what I recommend, and watermelon if it's available. This time of year in the winter in the UK, watermelon's not really available. So we might use apples, pears, some other simple fruit. I like to have blood oranges in the morning for my breakfast. So a little bit careful with citrus, because what we don't want to do with citrus is spike our blood sugar. So I go for blood oranges, which I love and are not such a sweet orange. So these master amino acid patterns are amino acids that are absolutely phenomenal for strengthening muscle and trimming away fat. And what I love most of all about them for myself is that they balance the blood sugar. So one of the reasons why I didn't cleanse for many years in this kind of way is because after I'd had children, my blood sugar would easily imbalance. And I did this cleanse for the first time 10 years ago, and my blood sugar was absolutely stable, as it is today. I'm on day 5 of the cleanse today. Absolutely stable, rock solid throughout the whole time. How did I know that my blood sugar was unstable? Because by day 3, I felt like death and my brain would be falling out, and I just couldn't think straight. So that to me is what happens when my blood sugar goes unstable. Other people might feel dizzy, other people might feel irritable, other people might get a headache. What happens to me is just feeling really low blood sugar signs. So take this throughout on a regular basis 3 times a day, and my blood sugar was incredibly stable. You can read about this stuff. It has so many great properties, and I get men who do the cleanse and go on to take this ongoingly, and they tell me that for the first time in their life they have a decent muscular structure in their legs, and these are men who are athletes, tennis players, etc., able to build muscle on this product, which is absolutely phenomenal. What happened for me when I first started taking it, so I did the cleanse, blood sugar was stable, decided to carry on taking this because I had a bit of a weight loss goal, which transpired was related to my thyroid. Now, the thyroid metabolizes protein. Amino acids are the building blocks for protein. So as I took this, it repaired my thyroid, and I grew in a whole layer of hair that I had lost because I had low thyroid. So to me, this is #1 product. Absolutely love it. The cracked cell chlorella is a really great chelator for heavy metals. Now, most of us have some kind of heavy metal in our system, be it mercury, lead, cadmium. There's a few others around, but those are the main culprits. Oh, and aluminium. Those 4 are the main culprits. And that we can acquire these in lots and lots of different ways. So, aluminium we might acquire in vaccines through cooking, mercury, again, vaccines, hospital incinerators and crematorium incinerators were only capped in, I think it's 2005. So if one lives in close proximity to those prior to that date, any metals that were burnt, including all the fillings in your teeth, so we acquire mercury through the fillings in our teeth, sometimes through the fish that we eat. Cracked cell chlorella will draw that out of the system. Lead we acquire through all sorts of things, lead glazing in pottery. It's there in our building materials, in our paints. Leaded, kids' toys are painted in lead until we have plastic toys. All sorts of ways in which we get nasty. So nasty heavy metals in the system, and they sit. Unfortunately, heavy metals sit in the system, causing problems to everything from the nervous system to all the tissues of the body, and they tend to sit in the liver. So, this is a great liver cleanse, and cracked cell chlorella in itself is a really great superfood. So you're getting sort of lots of double, triple whammies with this. It's a green superfood, incredibly nutrient dense. So this on its own is a great resource if you're feeling tired, if you've got low thyroid, if you're just simply looking for a very simple boost energetically. Fantastic product. Using it on the cleanse primarily as a detoxification. So 3 times a day, you're doing those 2 products with the flex food, and then you're having something every 2 hours on this cleanse. So you've barely got time to feel hungry. So we said we're going to have those 2 products, 8, 12, and 4. And then you're going to have this product, Hippocrates Power Shake, which is a green superfood blend. It's got all sorts of things in it, alfalfa, broccoli, carrot. It will have some cracked cell chlorella, blue-green algae. It's got all those kind of superfoods in it. This product is what you have at 10, let's get my timings right, 10, 2, and 6. So 3 times a day, you have 2 scoops of this in 500 ml of water, and that is your shake. So that is both nutrifying, cleansing, an incredible boost. And again, this is something that you could use outside of the cleanse as a green superfood or a meal replacement, particularly if you've got a weight loss goal, an energetic goal, a longevity goal, a fertility goal. This is the kind of thing that you want to have in your life. And again, there are no additives at all in this. So you've got your wheatgrass, your barley grass, all those amazing green superfoods, and no additives. Really, what's great about this product as well is that it has a good shelf life. But just remember that when you buy products like this, so we buy these online, when you buy products like this from a health food store, they have to have fillers and binders in them so they can be quickly filled into the pot, and so that they can sit on the shelf for months and months and months until you come along to buy them. So you've got a very great quality product here. This is why I work with these products and I don't go to off the shelf. I add to that product the ionic elements. So these are ocean trace minerals, fulvic acid and humic acid. So these are incredibly dense, mineral rich, and this was developed for sports people, people who sweat and lose minerals and need to regenerate their electrolytes. This has 70 electrolytes in it. Your average sports drink, not going to name any names, but your average sports drink has, guess how many? It has 2. This has 70. This is a phenomenal product if your energy is low. So if you're on cleanse and need a little boost, I say use twice as much of this. You get plenty of it. I say use twice as much as this in your shake. So 3 times a day, you've got the shake and the ionic elements. And then you've also got, we talked about a liver cleanse, but you've also got Black Walnut Plus, which is a herbal colon cleanse. This is a combination of herbs containing black walnut, which is actually to cleanse parasites, but it's got other aspects in it to cleanse and nutrient to add nutrients to the bowel, but particularly to clear sluggish plaque, etc., from the bowel. So you have somewhere between 2 and 4, depending on how fast or slow your bowel tends to. Is the prescription. Two and 4 of these a day, and you'll have these with the shake. So what you're doing 3 times a day, the flex foods and these 2, and then 3 times a day you've got your shake. And then at 8 o'clock or sometime in the mid-evening, you have this lovely drink, which is called apothecary. And the apothecary is a concentrated sour cherry drink. Now, sour cherry is possibly the only food that naturally boosts our melatonin. So it doesn't contain so much melatonin as it instructs the microbiome to make the precursor to melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that is released by the pineal gland, and the melatonin builds over the course of the day naturally. The only thing that interferes with it is coffee. So if you're a coffee drinker, generally we don't drink coffee on the cleanse, but if you're a coffee drinker generally, then I would say have your coffee before 12 o'clock and allow your melatonin to naturally generate over the course of the day, so that by the time you get to bedtime, your melatonin is rich and full, and you are going to fall asleep, and you're going to sleep deeply. This enhances your melatonin. So if you've got sleep problems, this is a great standalone product. On cleanse, take 1 or 2 tablespoons. This time of year, the winter, we add it to warm water. And it's just a gorgeous bedtime drink, relaxing you, getting you ready for bed. It's full of antioxidants as well. Antioxidants are what we call our free radical scavengers. So free radicals are environmental pollutants, even things like stress that destroy our cells. Every single one of these superfoods that I've mentioned will have some kind of antioxidant property, some more than others. So particularly your green ones will be antioxidant. That means that they stop your body rusting from the inside. You know, we're building vitality here. We're priming ourselves for longevity. We're priming ourselves for enhanced fertility. So incredible products. Which, as I say, is why I'm still working with them 10 years later. There's lots of products that I've abandoned along the way from other companies, or the companies have changed the product formula. That happens a lot with nutrients. Unfortunately, you know, company gets taken over by or incorporated into someone else who is less caring, let's say, more got their eyes on the profit margin. So yeah, some great products here that are standalone products, but come together. These 6 products make the 10-day cleanse, and you repeat that every day for 10 days. I have a WhatsApp group for each group cleanse. I run a group cleanse in January because actually, personally, it's a really nice time to immerse into some quiet time, some spacious time in the winter months for me to think about the year ahead, to plan for the year ahead. So I absolutely love to cleanse at this time. Need to keep myself warm, so I might have a miso soup as one of my flex foods, for instance. I actually do, you know, encourage in the group space, I encourage you into a few other practices that help you stay the course. And of course, you've got the group space to support you. You can do the cleanse any time of year. I do group cleanses at the spring and the autumn equinox as well, because those times of year are fantastic times of year to come into balance and review how far we've come, perhaps to reaffirm our intentions for the year when it comes to the spring equinox, and in the autumn equinox to gather in the fruits of the year and to honor the year that has passed and what we've been doing, and to begin to set intentions for the winter months and what we need to complete for the year. So if any or all of that appeals, get in touch. I am Caroline Gaskin. My email is caroline@carolinegaskin.co.uk. I have a website, carolinegaskin.co.uk. And I'm also on Instagram as the_menopause_homeopath. So that's a quick trip through the 10-day cleanse. And yeah, look forward to meeting you. Thanks. Bye.